how's it feel to be here at the 33rd Film Festival of Raindance?
I walked through the doors. I was instantly hit with a very positive energy. People are very excited to be here. You can feel that then permeating through the room. I think we're probably in a place where we need to support independent film. Maybe we've always needed to support it, but it feels like we're in a place right now where more than ever that independent film is in need of that support. We're in a world that is either making big budget Marvel blockbusters. The middle ground seems to be squeezed out of the race a little bit, and then independent film is managing to hang in there and tell stories that need to be well, it's good that they're being told.
And Heavyweight as an opening gala film, are you looking forward to seeing that yourself?
A friend of mine, Blake, is in it, and I've just passed him in the doorway, and his eyes were as wide as saucers. I'm not quite sure what he's just experienced. So I'm looking forward to knowing what it was that gave him that shocked look on his face. I've not seen him like that before. So at the very least, I'm intrigued to know what happened in the last 2 hours that's made him walk through the door like that.
So obviously, I think there's a lot of horror this year as well. But what do you think is the main sort of thing that the platform of Raindance Film Festival and independent film festivals gives to filmmakers and actors?
I think we can be very proud of the tradition of film in this country. I think we've got a long heritage of making some very good, let's be honest, low-budget movies. I think you need to promote those as best you can, and creating legacies with film festivals does huge things for movies. It really builds, for lack of a better word, it really builds the brand of the product you are bringing to an audience. I think the fact that you've got a film festival that's gone on for 33 years tells you that they're doing something right. So, long may it go on for another 33 plus years to continue to promote British film.
And can you tell us anything that you're working on yourself as an actor?
Thank you for asking that question. There is a film that I'm very proud of called The Fallow Few, which I believe is coming out later in the year. Very impressive director. J.R. Rappaport has been collecting various awards at festivals in the last couple of weeks. Didn't want to come here for some reason. I say he didn't want to come here. He was here 2 weeks ago, I believe. The Fallow Few, it is a World War I movie, and tackles the subject of court-martialing without due process in the First World War. We executed 306 soldiers in the First World War before it was eventually outlawed. And this movie, I think, helps highlight the story for some of those lost lives. There's another film I think might squeak in by the end of the year, possibly next year, that is called The Constable. Myself, Clive Owen, find ourselves in 1938 Germany during Kristallnacht, which is the Night of Broken Glass. A historic moment involving a story of a degree of depth that perhaps is becoming more relevant to things that we're going through today. Had a fantastic time filming that. Looking forward to seeing what our Oscar-winning director can do with that in the edit suite.
And as an actor yourself, what advice would you give to up-and-coming actors?
Advice to up-and-coming actors. Firstly, don't take advice off of actors unless you have a lot of respect for their work or them as people. Advice outside of that, I think somebody asked me earlier, they said they were being a bit cheeky and they were looking for a bit of dirt, and they were trying to get me to say names of actors who were very difficult on set. Now, I was very pleased to say that the number of those people is so low. I've been very fortunate with who I've worked with. But I had two names that immediately popped into my mind, and the common thread with both of them was that they were both very selfish in what they were trying to get out of the experience. And my advice, therefore, for young actors would be to enjoy the experience of working with other actors and be as generous as you can. Be there for other actors, work hard, and provide an energy for your fellow actor that you are providing for yourself. That is very sanctimonious, but I hope some of that sinks in.
So thank you so much for speaking to me.
My pleasure.
Enjoy your evenings.